In this video, we're going to be looking at some of the social media and internet marketing terms that may confound some of the non-techies amongst you. The seemingly impenetrable net of internet jargon grows by the week, and it really is frustrating to be faced with material that you really want to get to grips with, and yet it's simply the jargon that confounds you. So the purpose here is just to go through some of the basic terms very quickly and give you an idea of what they all mean. So we'll start, as they say, from the beginning. Aggregation. This is the process of gathering and remixing content from blogs and other websites that provide RSS feeds. Results may be displayed in an aggregator website such as Google Reader, which you'll be familiar with. Alerts. Search engines allow you to specify words, phrases or tags that you want checked periodically, with the results of those searches returned to you by email. These are really valuable in the work that we do because alerts allow you to check whether you, your organisation, your blog or a blog item has been mentioned elsewhere. An archive. This may refer to topics from an online discussion that have been closed but saved for later reference. On blogs, archives are collections of earlier items organised by week or month. Avatars. These are simply graphical images representing people. They may or may not be an authentic representation of a person. In all the work that you're doing, I would recommend always using an avatar when asked, which is a real photo of yourself or your team. A badge is an image displayed on a blog, signifying a blogger's participation in an event or social movement. You'll see badges in many of the forums and places that you visit on site when people are participating. What is a blog? Well, a blog is simply a website with dated items of content in reverse chronological order, self-published by bloggers. Blogs are websites with dated items of content in reverse chronological order, self-published by bloggers. Items on blogs are called posts, and many of these are keyword tagged to enable them to be made available through feeds to others. On blogs, you'll often have the opportunity to comment, and those comments often grow into dialogues which we, in the work we're doing in helping to use the social media, are extremely powerful in developing rapport and relationships. The blogosphere is a term used to describe the totality of blogs on the internet and conversations taking place within it. A blog roll is a list of sites displayed in the sidebar of a blog, showing who the blogger reads regularly. Bookmarking is saving the address of a website either in your browser or on a social bookmarking site like Delicious. If you add tags, others can easily use your research too, and the social bookmarking site becomes an enormous public library. This is a very powerful tool when you are trying to develop rapport and relationship and you want to help other people to use the information and the sites and all the blogs that you have been collecting. Of course, you can actually use the bookmarking sites of others for your own research and insight. It's very powerful. A browser is the tool used to view websites and access all the content available on the internet. A browser is the tool used to view websites and to access all the content that's available there by viewing or downloading. Browsers are the central tool for using social media, as more and more tools previously used on desktops are becoming free online. Chat is interaction on a website with a number of people adding text items one after the other into the same place at almost the same time. A place for chat is called a chat room. This differs from a forum because conversations in a chat room happen in real time, almost as if they're happening face to face. Comments. Blogs may allow readers to add comments under individual posts and may also provide a feed for comments as well as for main items. That means you can keep up with conversations without having to revisit the site to check whether anything's been added. RSS feeds really are very powerful for keeping up to speed. Online communities. These are groups of people communicating through the internet. They may simply have a shared interest to talk about or more formally learn from each other. Community building is the process of recruiting potential community or network participants, helping them to find shared interests and goals, use the technology, and develop useful conversations. A number of different roles may be involved. An online conference is what happens in a forum. It's the conversation of those involved, organised usually around topics, threads, and a theme or subject. Content. This describes text, pictures, video, and any other meaningful material that is on the internet. Conversation, through blogging, commenting, or contributing to forums, is the currency of social networking. What we are doing is aiming to build conversations in a marketplace where you have found people who are interested in the services you offer, or vice versa. Culture. Social media only works well where people are prepared to share in a culture of openness. Creative two-way communication and collaboration is unlikely to flourish in an organisation where the norm is top-down control. This is top-down, bottom-up. Cyberspace. This is a general term for the internet or the World Wide Web. More recently, blogosphere has emerged as a term for interconnected blogs. Email. We all know it, we all use it. Electronic mail is messages transmitted over the internet using text, often accompanied by attachments. Email lists, or groups, are important networking tools offering the facility to send out a message from a central postbox to any number of subscribers who are on the email list. A facilitator is someone who helps people in an online group or forum to manage their conversations. Feeds are the means by which you can read, view, or listen to items from blogs and other RSS-enabled sites without visiting the site by subscribing and using an aggregator or newsreader. More on these terms later. Forums are discussion areas on websites where people can post messages or comment on existing messages. This is a very powerful source of information and somewhere you need to be active. Friends on social networking sites are contacts whose profile you link to in your profile. On some sites, people have to accept the link, in others not. Groups are collections of individuals with some sense of unity through their activities, interests, or values. An influencer is a person specialised in a specific subject area and recognised in an online community that has the ability to sway others. If you know influencers, it's very, very handy to be able to work with and through them. Instant messaging, or IM, is simply chat with one other person using an instant messaging tool such as Skype. Joining up. This is the big challenge for site owners the world over, wanting to really make the most of social media and networking. Links, tags and feeds allow content in different places to be brought together, that's to say aggregated, but the move to networks and to blogs means that content is spread around and there is seldom a one-stop shop. Links are the highlighted text that when clicked jump you from one web page to another. As a blogger, you can use links when writing to reference other material elsewhere. Linking is an aspect of sharing by which you offer content that may be linked, so acknowledging the value of other people's contributions. They, of course, acknowledge your value by linking to your sites. Lurkers are simply people who read but don't contribute or add comments to forums. Message boards and forums are online discussion sites of people looking to discuss particular issues or needing support by posting threads. Thread is a message on the forum in the hope of gaining information or starting a conversation. Microblogging is a form of blogging where the entries or posts are limited to a certain amount of characters. The one you'll know is Twitter. A mobile device, this can be a handheld device or a handheld computer, is a pocket-sized computing device, typically with a display screen and a touch input and perhaps a miniature keyboard. A mobile internet device, an MID, is a multimedia capable mobile device providing wireless internet access designed to provide entertainment, information and location-based services for personal use. Multimedia media is content in different forms such as videos, audios, pictures, etc. Examples include YouTube, Flickr, and there are many others. Okay, that's it for the first half on the social media terms. In the following video, we'll continue where we left off. See you there.